Okay, one of you asked how you would go about handling the return that you had with the, I think it was the hardware store. Um, and the other one was the question about how you handle the discount that you give Mary Contrarian. And so let's just look at Mary Contrarian, and then we'll talk about the other one and how you would deal with it. But on the case, in the case of Mary Contrary here, what we have is, and I'm finding her here, is at 750, and I'm sure you have a lot more. I just have just a few in here so far. But here's Mary Contrary, and here's her $750, and we're going to give her a 10% discount, amounting to 700, or excuse me, amounting to $75. And so I'm going to come up here and point to new, and I'm going to come down here to credit memo because that's the way that we do it. Now, if you think about it, what we do when we actually sell somebody something is we're going to debit accounts receivable and we're going to credit the revenue stream. In this case, it's print revenue. And so, in order to be able to give somebody a credit against that or to give them a discount, what we'd have to do is give them a credit to the accounts receivable. And that's basically what's happening here. So let me find her customer, and she's Mary Contrary here. And so it gives all of the other stuff. The product or service, I believe, was print advertising. I think that's what we call, because the brochure, I think, wasn't it? And so whatever that was, you'll have to take that into consideration here. The rate in this case is $75 because it's actually one tenth of that, or 10%. And so if you look up here, you see the amount to be refunded is $75. And I'm actually looking for save and close because I'm not thinking that we would actually send that to her, but I guess we're going to send it as we're going to send it as an email. So I don't know, put your own email up in here. I'm going to put this email up in here and save and send. And oh, this is one I think this is important here. Here's your save and close. You're going to have to make sure that you do this, otherwise it's not going to close it to the account properly. And so I think now if we were to look at your customers and what they owe you, we should see Mary Contrary here now as having only a $675 amount that she owes us. And I haven't done this, so I'm hoping this is correct. But let's see here. If we look at customers and let's click on Mary. Here we go. $675. Okay. All right. So that takes care of how you would handle that one. Now, on the return of the other stuff, you're going to have to go in through the vendor side on that one. Okay. And so if you probably treated it as expenses or something like that. So I'm not going to show you that one. I'm going to let you try to figure that one out. Just make sure that when you've done it, that you close it out properly and then take a look at it and make sure that it's been reflective. In the case of the return, what you're going to have is an accounts payable that you owe them. Okay, and if you've already paid it, that's a problem. Okay, because then I suppose it's still not a problem. You'd have a debit memo. Okay, and the debit memo then would show that then as something they owe you. But that should take care of it for you. Okay, talk to you later.